Toyota Vets. More or less cash.
It is going to be powered by World Sports Betting. It is good times. The CEO, Bafana Bafana, have qualified for the last 16 of the African Cup of Nations. Very, very dangerous game plan, but it works. Of course, it worked in the end. I don't know. We almost gave Tunisia something that they did not deserve in this game. Tunisia, they are having infighting in that team. Whatever they're trying to do against their coach, they didn't even deserve a sniff. A sniff, like a tiny sniff. The moment within 30 minutes of this game, we should have seen that these guys don't deserve to win. They're not good enough to win this game. And we should have made sure that we don't even give them something. But anyways, well done to Bafana Bafana. They go on to the next round. I would have cried tears if we allowed that team, that not good enough team. Whatever is happening there in that camp in Tunisia, they didn't deserve anything in this game that we almost gave them. Tso Vilakazi, our analyst, former Bafana attacking midfielder, he's got flu today. We'll keep it short, maybe 5-6 minutes, and then we'll wrap up with him as quickly as we can. So, what do you make of this game? I need you to keep your mind as open as possible. We are criticizing the style of play and the dangerousness of what happened, and Junior has already done that. But South Africans will say it was effective. And then we'll say, of course, is it going to work next time? Because that was very dangerous. You almost allowed a wounded animal. When the man is down, you kick him until he dies. But anyways, they've gone on to the next round. What did you make of this game, sir?
Justice, I was so worried because they had two chances on the last minute. If they scored one goal, it was over.
We were going to be out.
And now the question is, what was our plan? Was to play the game because we have to play, or play with the strategy to say, look, let's sit, let's play transition. Let's wait for them to come and then we play transition. Or what was the plan?
So we can't accuse them of not having a plan. Bebenayo. Ayiko right. It's dangerous. It's naive. It's dumb actually. The plan yabo, but it's panel namhlanje. It's dumb because one of those corners we told Tunisia, they had it in, we're out, because on the other side in Namibia and Mali they decided, they shook hands and they played a draw. They were not interested now, but we now anything like that. If we had lost this game, we were going to be out. Not even as one of the number threes. Samba no 3 points away to go number 4. But we can't accuse South Africa of not having a plan. Banayo, Mara, no one likes that plan except for people who are naive, because it was a dangerous plan. But Banayo, it was not to counter. It was not to use moments of transition. It was not to have any element of danger. It was every man behind the ball. As long as you have qualified for the last 16.
Because anything that Tunisia will do, it was over. It's just that I think the Bayana in that team with Tunisia, there's issues. I've never seen Tunisia play the way they played. Because, by the way, in Namibia, against Mali, they've shown, this is us. This is what we can do. But tonight, I don't know, maybe I'm for the coup. While I want that they played, I can say Imali, because really they were nowhere. Because if you can check the last maybe 3 minutes additional time, that's where you saw everyone now going. Now there's pump, there's numbers inside the box. Now they can corner kick, the header, they missed. That is Tunisia that we know. But they did it in the last minute. So you ask yourself, with the Tunisia, what's happening there? But I'm worried with the Tina. If we see the man is down, why do you allow him to as a balance in the toro, a funuk balance, a bambele tafleni, as a samela, because once you hammer, it almost happened where you couldn't kick what my head. A puma like telling go bad. I mean,
and we're going to be out.
They can't justify Uti our plan Benjan, because it Tunisia they were nowhere in the game. Why can't we score? Let's score. Let's show Uti we are in the game. Not let's score 1, 2. But now, not self. I was actually to me not self. I couldn't understand the good team. Do we also want to win to score, or we're saying we're playing?
South Africa did not want to win, so I need to assure you that. Like it's not speculation. South Africa did not want to win this game the way they played. Now, I'm not saying that's to say I agree with it, but they will look at this and say, "Isebenzile ngoba naku sila kula 16." And also, in our predictions of this, I thought we were gonna beat Namibia, and then we were gonna pray that we are one of the best number 3s. I thought that's the only thing we were gonna do. Now, at least we also got one more point, but still, you can't encourage that style of play. Mara, I just want to say on that point, Yoguti, Bazoti, Isebenzile. They were smiling about Mahopa at the end of the game. They were hugging each other because to them, they feel like they achieved something by getting to Ila 16. Even though the last time we were there, we went to the quarterfinal. In 2019, when we were there, we beat Egypt in last 16 and we went to the quarterfinal. So we performed better in 2019, and these guys can maybe outperform it. Or they should aim to outperform that. I need to let you go because your voice is gone. Yeah. What do you see for this team? So, if we are being honest from the bottom of our hearts, because I think South Africa is pregnant with the expectation. Everyone wants to ban expectation. You're going to it's like footy, we want to prove something to each other. Abalandel be Chiefs, hi, mababuye. Abalandel be Sundowns, hi, nizobabona. Like it has nothing to do with the performance on the field of play. We can only just go on the performance of the field of play. What is your hope for this team? And also, what is your realistic analysis? Bangahamba bayofika la kweyiphi indawo abafana. Ngokwendlela abacoachwa ngayo, indlela abadlala ngayo, isibindi abanaso okanye isibindi abangenaso. What is the realistic outcome for these teams? Ingaba elinyathelo lizayo, the next step is that the final step for them.
If you're gonna go with this mentality tonight, it's over.
We won't need to do that in knockout because it's unjustifiable. Yeah. We knockout a group stage. A draw is not good enough. We knockout. So we have to give them some credit to go to. They will not be stupid enough to do that. Good knockout because what are they gonna do? Take it to extra time and then what's gonna happen?
The problem is that Mr. Keo, Babundesile team. Even when the men is down, they can't even kick them in when it's down. So that's my worry among it. I think in the next step, because when the man is down, you kick him. Remember, Mr. King, with that team, you need also to be the confidence to the team. They need these boys to win, to have the confidence for the next game. So now they played the draw. Well done to them. Well done, boys, have qualified for the next stage. But for me, that's not good enough because it's like we don't care who disqualified and just disqualify. But now they forget one thing, that when you play the game, you need confidence to go and challenge somebody else. So our team will go to another stage with confidence by Chatagopi because they didn't do anything to this game. Not because if you can even count, let's count them attacks. Shot at goal weight, maybe 1, maybe 2, but it's not enough to say they've got confidence. Whoever comes on the next round needs to be scared of us to say, oh guys, you saw South Africa. Hey, South Africa, they can score, they can create chances. We need to be aware. We need to make sure that let's study them very well. That when we play against them, we need to be careful about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I'm worried, Uguti. Next round, I've got the feeling that would be the end.
Right. There you go. That's Tso Vilakazi's thoughts. In order for him or anyone with a functioning brain and an experience here, Paula, in order for these people to be convinced to we are going to go through to the semi-finals or anything better than the quarterfinal, then bazoyibona umdlalo wena. If umdlalo bewubavumela ukuthi bayibone bebezoyibona ngalona ndlela. Well, we watched the game, all of us, we watched the game, except for people who were on social media, pressing their phone and pretending to watch. Those of us who sat down and watched that 90 minutes will know that there was nothing convincing to say that this is a substantial team. However, there's the other side to that argument. Number one, there was no expectation that this team was going to do anything special. So maybe where they are is where they deserve to be, and they are punching above their weight because there's no expectation. Who knows? But in Tunisia, Sham, they're going to have to do some soul session. Ababadlan, it may be that this is the last time they will ever play for that national team to bomb out of the group stages like that without any fight. They went out on a whimper, never even lifted a fist. They pretended towards the last 5 minutes to be lifting a fist, but it was not good enough. And because they were not good enough, there is a point in this game where I was like, please, to the football gods, I ask, don't give these guys a win. Give us care. If Tunisia doesn't want it, because I felt they could have beaten us if they wanted to. Whatever is happening in that camp, it made them perform poorly, and they didn't deserve anything in this game. And it would have hurt to sit here or stand here and say we're out. And Sibese Kuchwa, team ekoro goal yekona the last minute, but I deserve nix ngoba I deserve nix Tunisia, but deserve nix mabagodu. Nade sobalandela very soon. iDiskiTV, iDiskiTimes, Sports Betting. Thank you very much for watching us.